The Ascension Summit 2017. Your all-day access to meet international speakers, authors, and coaches. 20 experts, three continents. 2 days. 2 days with one goal: elevate your life. Welcome to the Ascension Summit with your host, E.R. Spalding.
Hi, and welcome back. By this time, you should know who I am. My name is E.R. Spalding, and I am your Chief Integration Strategist as an Evolving Leader. And I am also the founder of the Ascension Summit 2017. I am so grateful to be standing here in this space with you and about to introduce our next digital presenter. So we understand that having a romantic relationship in our life is important for a majority of us. And some of us may be on one scale where we have trouble attracting the type of individual where we can have a fulfilling and sustained relationship with. However, there are things that happen once you get inside of a relationship that can destroy everything that you took all of that time attracting an individual inside of your space. And our next digital presenter, Celia, is a relationship expert that supports individuals with being inside of that space, that when you are in partnership, how do you make it last? How do you create environments where you are running home to be with your partner, to tell them about your day, to grow, to love, and maintain a life of friendship? Let me give you a little bit about this phenomenal woman's background. So, she is a psychologist who specializes in relationship coaching for women who are successful in all areas of their life except the relationship. Her signature coaching, Elevate Your Relationship, empowers women to heal their feminine story, to feel truly seen and understood so that they can thrive in life and in love. Silk holds a master's degree in psychology from Ludwig Maximilians University in Munich, Germany. She is a certified NLP master practitioner and systemic coach. She is further trained in EMDR, sand play therapy, heart-centered hypnotherapy, transformational breath, theta healing, and Rory Ray relationship coaching. Her biggest credential, however, is that she transformed her own love life from total frustration and near breakup to a fulfilled and loving partnership with 6 proven and easy steps. Well, I don't know about you guys, but one of the reasons why we come together is so that we can learn from other individuals, but not those that have done it from afar off. You see, I get the biggest value from individuals who have gone through what it is that I've gone through because they understand and can empathize with me in a completely different way. But there are 6 proven steps that she has been able to utilize to transform her love life, and then a whole bunch of tips and strategies and tools to get everyone up to speed. So if you are looking to be in better communication with your partner, deepen and strengthen the relationship that the two of you have formulated together, then Celia is here to support you in doing just that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, because here comes Silk. Bye.
Welcome, ascending people, to the masterclass Love and Success by Celia. You can get the most out of today's masterclass if you stay tuned until the end for a special bonus. You have it all: a successful career, financial freedom, a solid group of friends, but you feel unhappy and frustrated by your lack of success in relationships. You wish your partner would truly see and understand you and cherish you for this adorable woman you are. But you end up feeling even more frustrated after long and useless arguments. You long to have a deep connection and a new level of intimacy with your partner and feel supported, loved, and have a safe place to land on. But you fear to be vulnerable, losing control, or being hurt. And the spirit of today's masterclass is to see that your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. And this wonderful quote comes from Rumi, and it also reflects the spirit of my work. And you have to know one thing. Right now, there are women out there who have an amazing relationship and a successful career. So why not you? I'm your host, Celia, and I've been personally trained by the relationship expert Rory Ray. I hold a master degree in psychology, and I've been a counseling psychologist for over 15 years. I worked in different institutions and companies. So I worked for the corporate, I worked for schools, and I worked for NGOs in different countries, in Europe, in Africa, and now in the Middle East. And my signature is that I really help you to really dig down to get to your limiting, to your deep limiting beliefs and the attached feelings and let them go in an instant. Then I also teach my unique body feel talk, which is going more on communication skills. And I use also another method, which I will explain to you later. And in one thing, I really feel your frustration because even myself, I couldn't up level my relationship. So I had done a lot of therapy on myself. And you remember, I'm a psychologist. So it started with this that the clients who came with me, in the most cases, sooner or later, we came up with relationship issues. So after we had done the healing work and we worked on the limiting beliefs and the dynamics, then they asked me always, so how should I go about it now? How should I communicate and how should I be with my partner? And then I said, okay, I will find out for you. And while I'm really devoting my time to find the best experts, I realized, oh my God, these ladies are just a mirror of my own relationship issues. Even me, how do I communicate in my relationship? How do I treat my partner and how is actually the dynamic in my relationship? So with this, I started off to help my clients, but in the end, I helped myself. And I started with the best relationship expert in the field, Rory Ray, and also Gina DV. And I discovered 6 proven steps. And when I applied these 6 proven steps, it deepened the intimacy with my partner. I felt really understood and heard, finally. And I could let go of this power struggle. And while I'm improving in my relationship, also my business, my became even more successful. And I attracted the type of women I actually wanted to work with. So the question is, what if you had access to these proven steps? I will give you a short summary of these 6 proven steps. So the first one is live love. In live love, we actually look at the relationship type you are and what are the dynamics in your relationship. And we can also relate that to the dynamics which were in your family of origin to heal also from that side. The other one is called expect love. This is something to become really clear. What kind of qualities do you really expect in a man? And how do you want to feel in the relationship? And this will give us also a guideline through the whole sessions because we are not focusing on goals but on your values. And values are something which is a drive in your life, which you do on a daily basis. As a goal is something you achieve it and then it's gone. So we are really focusing on the values of your love life. The third one is I call it think love. And this is what I've spoken before about is we are looking what kind of beliefs you have around love, relationship, and men. And we really go dig inside and find what is the core of these beliefs and with what beliefs or what kind of beliefs are actually hindering you. And in this, I use my unique technique, a theta healing, because this will enable you to release one belief and 20 more in an instant. The next one, the fourth step is called open up to love. And this is the step to drop from your head actually in your body. What really makes a relationship more difficult than any other things you experience in life is that a person is close to you and this person triggers a lot. And often it's either thoughts are triggered, but in the most cases it's a feeling which is triggered. And we are not expressing the feeling, but we're expressing something very artificial. We are just sensing something and then we blur at the other person. We act out instead of really being in our body. In the fourth step, I teach you my body feel talk. The fifth step is called feel love or touch love. This is all to be in the present moment. So because a man can only connect with you if you're actually in the present and not in the future or not in the past. Often we compare and say, oh, it was so different when we started to date, or he behaves very different from the other partner I had before. Or you're expecting something from him and then you're disappointed if it doesn't happen. So this is all about mindfulness, being in the now. And the sixth step is now bringing all the other steps together. So to know about your relationship dynamic and what kind of relationship type you are, be very clear on your values in your relationship. You have cleared the most of your limiting belief. You have access to your body and you know how to express yourself in a new way. And you're more capable to be really in the now and not somewhere else. So, as you can see, it's a very, very holistic approach, and each approach has its own technique and its own philosophy. And today I have decided I share 3 of these proven steps. How does this sound and how does it feel to you? Great. Okay, let's get started. Let's go for the first step. Live love. And now it becomes really interesting. Find yourself a quiet place where you can actually be in the present and imagine your current, and if you're not in a relationship, either your past or future partner, just 5 feet in front of you. And now imagine, what is he doing? Is he looking at you? Is he looking at his phone? Is he busy with his work? Is he seated in front of a TV and watching TV? So what is he doing? And now the crucial question comes, and how does it make you feel? So what kind of feelings and sensations are you getting when you watch him doing whatever he has to do? So is it somehow a warmth which comes up? Is it a cold, crunchy sensation? Is it like you feel tense in certain parts of your body? Do you have the feeling to run away? Do you have the feeling to go towards him? So what is happening within yourself? And then localize it. Where exactly in your body are you feeling that? Do you feel it in your shoulders? Do you feel it like a flush in your face? Is it you feel this sensation in your tummy? Just localize it. And now on top of it, just ask yourself, what would you like to do now? Would you like actually to go away? Would you like to ask him? Would you like to shout at him? Would you like to go over to him and hug him? So what would you like to do? Okay. So now in this short video, I will teach you what is this relationship dance? What is the crucial thing of a relationship dynamic? And you will have access to the video and watch it. It will explain a lot of things.
Hallo, ascending people. My name is Celia. I'm a psychologist who specializes in relationship coaching for women who are successful in all areas of their life except relationships. Today I want to show you a very special tool how to reclaim back your feminine energy so that you can invite your partner in, that he shows up in ways you always wanted. Roy Ray describes a relationship like a very close dance. A very nice metaphor for it is like dancing tango together. So to dance very closely, you have to decide who is leading and who is following. If both of you want to lead, then it can be that you push each other over the floor. Or both of you are undecided who wants to lead. And you're standing there like wallflowers, waiting for the other one to start. So to make it dance, it's very important to decide who is leading and who is following. And for you as a woman, it's very important to really get this amazing, intimate dance with a man, that you decide to stay here in your feminine energy. So feminine energy is all about receiving, following, feeling, being intuitive, being creative, and having this circular emotion. Masculine energy, on the other side, is this driving energy. It's all about action, doing, planning, organizing, making decisions, to have the big picture, to lead, to provide, to protect, and it's a very physical energy. So both energies are not linked to a certain gender. Indeed, all of us, we have this masculine and feminine energy inside ourselves. So for this very close dance, to really bring him into this leading part, it's important that you actually lean back. Do you see this distance between the two partners? The distance is the permission you allow yourself to be intimate with each other. And this distance you keep all the time. So if you become closer, the distance becomes also closer. So now, to start the dance, you just lean back, and you see, for the man to really keep the distance, he actually has to lean forward. And this is this leading and providing and protecting part. And this is what we always want in a relationship. If you, on the other side, are doing the planning and organizing, in fact you are leaning forward. And if you're doing that often, then you can either push into his face, or to keep the distance, he actually has to lean back. And if you are very, very active and you're leaning forward a lot, then you can even push someone out of the relationship. So to make this dance really beautiful, and also for you to be in this feminine energy where you only receive the masculine, just lean back and allow him to be the masculine empowered partner who wants to lead, who wants to provide, and who wants to protect.
Now, as you have now understood about this masculine and feminine energy, or the giving and driving energy and the receiving energy, now it would be really interesting to find out what kind of relationship type you are and what kind of partner complements you the best. And for this, I have created a very nice, beautiful quiz. And with the quiz results, you get also a free guide on your relationship type. And it's really a must. It's really important for the first step to find out what kind of relationship type you are. So just go to sixcelia.com/quiz, and you will have access to this really nice quiz. And it just takes you 2 to 3 minutes. And then you can get the free guide to it. So let's go to the next step. And the next step is called Think Love. So for Think Love, write down as many as 20 beliefs you hold about love, and life and relationships. So just let's concentrate on the love and relationship ones. So maybe you have a belief that you fear to give out your heart and he will leave you and you will be hurt again. That you will lose your freedom, your sense of self and independence. This is something which was quite strong in me. So that in fact, on the surface, I wanted to have a stable partnership. But in the end, I actually feared to lose my independence and my freedom. Another interesting one is that we also hold on the relationship because we feel alone and we are needy of that relationship and therefore we hold on it at all costs. And behind that is often the fear to be alone. And then there's something that we expect something back. So to say, I'm giving out so much love and I cook and I'm giving all the time. But my love, everything what I give out will be not returned. So you're calculating. It's not an unconditional love. It's a calculated. It's not unconditional. And therefore you feel also empty when it doesn't come back. You may also have a feeling or a belief that men are actually weak. This may come already from your mother's line, or you were taught or you saw it already in the family of your origin. And also this, I always have to rely on myself, so I can't actually depend on someone. So it's all me and alone. And also this belief that I will never have the love I want because my mother didn't have it, my grandmother didn't have it. So why should I be blessed now? The blessing is not on me. And we also believe that love is really hard to get. Mm. So in my sessions, I normally use then the theta healing. And for the first step, what you could do is that you really drop into your body, you read out all the beliefs you have written down, and then you see how your body is resonating with it. So speak them out loud, and when you feel like drawn to them and something is happening when you speak them out, then you are energetically already linked to them. So mark especially those beliefs which create a sensation or a feeling in your body, which doesn't feel good. And now, what we're going to do now is that this vibration you have just felt, if they are more on the bad side, the energy is mostly also very low. So take the indicated beliefs now and turn them around. Create a new reality. So these are quite crucial startups for a new affirmation because we turn them into positive affirmation, into something we really want to believe in. So for example, I am in a loving partnership with a man who adores and cherishes me. I love myself. I'm radiating my empowered feminine. Or you can say, I always live and be in the now. And this is now your homework to find really positive affirmations. And if you have found them, there should be a different feeling in your body when you announce them loud. And I was taught by Glenn, the husband of Gina DB, What you can do on a daily basis, it's only, do you have 2 minutes in a day? So that's the time you brush your teeth. That's the time you make your eyeshadow and your eyelashes. So 2 minutes per day. And now you load these beliefs up. So because when you announce them, they have to be really on a high frequency. So this means you jump around or you make a tantric breath where you just breathe several times with your mouth closed through your nose. So if you can hear that, you can put your fingers on your navel and then you make this small exhale through your nose. And you do that 2 minutes and then you're already loaded. Or you just jump through your house that you really like Tony Robbins is doing. So jumping up, really getting into motion that you feel really this vibration in your body. And when you feel this vibration in your body, you just read out loud or with repetition, you will already have them on your mind. You announce them loud. Yeah. And just do that for 2 minutes every morning. Or if you want to be energized in the evening, you can also do that in the evening. So please get at least 10, 10 new beliefs, which you're announcing every day for the next 7 weeks to 3 months. Because in this case, you're reprogramming your brain. So in theta healing, it will be much faster. So you will be energetically in an instant attached to the new belief. But this is also a very nice belief remembering or reminding you what you actually want to believe. So now we're already at the third step, and which is called my ekla. In this, really think about and also feel about it. What are you willing to change now to become the empowered feminine partner? So in the video, I showed you that you actually have to decide if you want to be the feminine partner who leans back, who is in her feminine energy. And I just recall it again. It's the creative side, it's the receiving side, it's the sensual side, it's the feeling side, is this intuition you have. So how can you change that? How can you create moments in your life to go into this feminine energy? And what can you do already in your relationship to lean back? So what could this be to lean back in your relationship? Is it not to discuss everything, to give him the lead, to ask him what he thinks, to allow him to come to you? So instead of you going over and sitting at the sofa, you really reconnect to your feminine energy and you reflect, you vibrate that energy and see if your partner is not actually coming towards you. You can sit in a distance from him on the sofa while he is watching TV and you just connect to your feminine energy and you will be surprised. Or if you normally plan the vacation, you can tell him that you would love to go to Bali, you would love to go to California, wherever you would love to go. And then you say, what do you think? And then give him the task to create something. So what can you do already now to change, to become the feminine partner? Another situation is that when he is not like behaving the way you want, and then you start criticizing and judging him and making suggestions, that you actually stop that. It's very easy. It sounds very, very easy, but it's hard. Or it's not hard. It's very, for me, it felt very new. I felt like an actress which has not really learned her script very well. And it looked really stiff, and I found myself stumbling over my words, but he actually reacted. And this was the, the surprise, that this was the amazing thing. So note down what you want to change now to become the empowered partner. And I already said that it's very important that you radiate and practice your feminine power. And this is to surround yourself at your workplace or at home with feminine items, things which are soft and gentle and playful. You can, for example, when you come home from work, you can have a nice bath and you put some flowers, some rose flowers in it, and some essence and some candles around it. You can book a session in a spa. There are always chances that other people, like pampering yourself, going into this really feminine mode in a massage or pedicure. You just have to receive. Instead of doing it on your own because you have all these amazing tools, it's nice that somebody else does it for you. Or to have a special drink, a very healthy drink, which I was also told in coffee, they're opening new coffee shops which have so different kinds of flavors of coffee that you even skip the milk and all the creamy stuff with the sugar. It becomes like drinking different types of wine, but you're drinking coffee, or like nice teas. I feel always very inspired by amazing teas. Or you get a nice pullover, a very soft pullover, which really is so gentle on your skin. So think about what you can do to surround yourself with this femininity and radiate it. And then I share my very sweet tool. I really love that a lot. So it's to swap, that you remind yourself to swap between your masculine and feminine side. So let's assume your masculine side is the one doing, acting, organizing, analyzing, and you maybe have a great career, or you have your business, and or you're a mom and you have children. Of course, you have to act a lot with your children. So when you're in this state, you wear your bracelet on your right side. And when your husband is coming back and you want to be in the receiving side, or you want to receive clients, or you want to have a meditation where you want to receive new insight, and you want to attract something into your life, then you just put the bracelet on your left side. And it's a very nice anchor to remind you between the different energy types. So try it out. It's my secret. So today's topics were that you choose to be the feminine partner in your relationship. The second one is to release your limiting beliefs and think and act on a new reality. The third one is to reconnect to your feminine energy on a daily basis. And with this, you have like we touched the surface of already 3 steps. So in my Elevate relationship program, I actually go very deep on these 6 different steps. It's a 3 month exclusive one-on-one relationship package for women. And you can be at the beginning of a relationship, in a good or in a difficult relationship, or near breakup. And this package is a true and unique opportunity to have a fulfilled relationship based on a real partnership. And what you experience, what I I experienced with all of my clients, that what they learned in these sessions, they could like transfer it to their business and career life. And things also there changed. For example, I had one client and we worked on her relationship issue, and we were able to release a very limiting belief which was attached to a childhood experience. And at the same time, she had not only difficulties in her relationship, but also in her workplace. People took her for granted. She was always put on the bad shifts. She didn't get a salary increase. She always had arguments. When she worked on that belief, also the situation at her workplace shifted. So she was able to express her feelings in a different way. Her whole vibration changed, and therefore also her position changed. And it's all interlinked. So we say because relationships you not only have in your private or romantic relationship, but also with your family members, with your father, mother, siblings, with your children, and in your workplace. So it's also there if you're looking to rebalance the power struggle and restore harmony in your present relationship. If you really want to get finally treasured by your partner, and you're actually using your success to create this passion. Because as a successful woman, you're also attractive to a man because he sees, okay, I have less burden. I don't have to provide too much, but he provides then emotional protection, emotional support, which we often need. Yeah, because we are busy and we are facing so many challenges. So we need this place to really land safely and someone who understands what we're going through. And this is something where your partner can come in. And to let go also of your past relationship experiences and about your beliefs, and you create a new reality. You go into a new vortex and into a new vibration. You will also learn very effective communication skills so that you finally understood and your needs met. And this is something which I got from Rory Ray, and it's worth millions. It's something, yeah, I never thought about it. And change from over controlling to being yourself again, and feel stronger in your relationship and rise your vibration so that you can create even a greater impact in the world. And what I've seen in my clients is that when they also shifted in their relationship, and you know how it is when it feels so good and feels safe and delicious and blissful in a relationship. This reflects when people say, "Oh, are you in love?" And the first thing is to truly fall in love with yourself and raise the vibration within. So this is some what or a testimony I got from my trainer, Rory Ray, that Sig is one of the most accomplished and international coaches who trained with me. Another client, she said, Sig helped me to overcome my limiting beliefs and I became more gentle to myself. Yeah, that's my good friend Natalia. She is a public speaker and consultant, and she already had a quite big audience. And then we worked on some of her limiting beliefs, and from that time on, it really overflowed. She doubled the followers on her different social media site. And what also happened, we worked on her alignment to her mission in life, to really reconnect to the mission. And now we're just waiting for her to overflow. That's one of my clients. She's also a counseling psychologist. She writes a glass and cares for each client with fierceness that guarantees change. So elevate your relationship sessions is a very personal and a specific one-on-one sessions. We will have 5 times 2-hour meetings, because sometimes I'm teaching and we're practicing also with the theta healing work. It takes time, or the constellation work. So it's better not to stop the session within, but to have enough time to really close a chapter. So you will have 5 2 hours coaching sessions with me. In overall, these are 10 hours or 600 minutes. You can use them over a period of 3 months. And in this 6-step formula, you will get all my work, from mindfulness to mindset to constellation work and theta healing, and the body field talk, the communication skills. And we will tailor the sessions according to your needs. And to find out that there will be also a welcome pack of nearly 30 pages. There is a discovery call, so that when we start the session, we can actually start from the beginning. And only for the people in this summit, you will get a bonus. And the bonus is an extra 2 hours private intensive. And here you can decide what you really want. Do you want to break free from unhealthy relationship patterns? Or you want to manifest your most complementary match? Or you want to focus more on your communication skills with your partner? So it's either live love, or it's expect love, or it's open up to love, so that we have an extra focus on something which is very important for you. And the value of this bonus is $500. So now ask yourself, how much would you spend if you not only could turn around your love life, but also your business life and the relationship to your clients? Just make a note. How much is it worth for you? So the package price for Elevate Your Relationship is $2,500. But only for the people in this summit, you will invest only $2,000, which will make you again save $500. So now let's summarize. So you get a personal specific one-on-one sessions, 2 hours bi-weekly sessions in overall 10 hours to be used over 3 months. And then you get the bonus of Elevate Intensive. That's again another 2 hours. So the total pack would be 3,000. Yeah, we had, and then you save the bonus and you save especially on your investment. So in the end, it's only 2,000 for 12 hours of one-on-one coaching, which will not only change your love life, but your life. So this offer ends in the next 48 hours after that masterclass. And you can get an insight into the bonus with all the details on silkcelia.com/relationship minus bonus. Yeah, and here you can find my details, the website silkcelia.com, and my email if you have further questions is silk@silkcelia.com. And now it's up to you. If you want to find out all the barriers inside yourself, connect to your feminine energy and vibrate, have this power within yourself so that you're very soft and gentle and especially receiving from the outside. And if you're in receiving mode, you're not only receiving the masculine, but it's also receiving clients, it's receiving wealth, it's receiving money. It's all interlinked. And I feel so happy that I was given the chance to connect to you today. And I wish you awesome masterclasses in the summit, that you come out of the summit as a new person. With love and gratitude, yours, Silk.
Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with more exciting insights, strategies, and tools to elevate your life. Elevate your life.